Want to get rich? Good, because I'm going to show you the best way to make money at each stage in the game. Enjoy. If you just started playing a brand new playthrough and you need gold for the basics like a backpack upgrade, some seeds, and even for your first farm building, then there's only one gold making method for you at this stage in the game: fishing. Yes, fishing is actually really profitable. When it is not raining, fish in front of the mines to catch largemouth bass. After you gain a few fishing levels, you should catch gold quality fish here. If you have a fiberglass rod, fill it with bait and fish here the entire day. You can easily make more than 5,000 gold per day using this fishing method. Remember that you can wait till level 5 fishing for your fisher profession and then sell everything at once to maximize your fish earnings. If you are super good at fishing, then you can fish over here when it is raining in spring. You can catch catfish here. They are pretty tough to catch, but they are worth it. If you have not heard of the magical tea tree sapling, then you are missing out on a literal fortune. Let me explain. To obtain the recipe to craft tea tree saplings, you will need to give gifts to Caroline. You need to get her all the way up to 2 hearts. Gift her high quality daffodils if you have nothing better. Once she is at 2 hearts, enter this room inside of her kitchen. You'll see a really wacky and weird cutscene, but the next time you sleep, she will mail you the recipe to craft your own tea tree saplings. To craft a tea tree sapling, you simply need 5 fiber, 5 wood, and 2 seasonal seeds. To get wood, just chop down trees, but if you are in your first year, you could buy the wood from Robin, and this would still be profitable. To get fiber, simply clear your farm. If there are no weeds left on your farm, then you can repeat floor 15 and floor 25 in the regular mines. These floors often have fiber on them, and they will respawn each time you leave and enter them. Now for the seasonal seeds, just hoard all of your forageables. You can craft these seeds by simply combining all of your forageables from a specific season. You can grow the seeds, harvest them, and grow them until the season is just about to end to maximize the amount of seeds that you have. Then craft up some tea tree saplings and sell them as they are. You can plant them, but they are actually worth much more if you sell them as they are. Each will sell for 500 gold, and if you plan well, you can make hundreds of thousands of gold extremely easily. Wine is one of the most profitable things in the entire game if you use the correct crops. Wine is made using kegs. Kegs will increase the value of any fruit placed in it by 300%. Naturally, this becomes incredibly valuable when you are growing valuable crops. To craft kegs, you will need 1 iron bar, 1 copper bar, 30 wood, and 1 oak resin. These things are relatively easy to get. Dive into the regular mine for the ores. You can repeat floor 10 for copper ore and floor 40 for iron ore. Then plant a bunch of trees in the desert for both wood and oak resin. This is what I always do, and it always works. What do you place into these kegs? For maximum profit, you have 2 options. First, we have the starfruit. Starfruit can only grow in summer, but you can grow them in your greenhouse or on your ginger island farm. These take 13 days to grow unless you use some type of hyperspeed grow on them. Starfruit wine with the artisan profession will sell for 3,150 gold each. That is absurd. This stuff is so valuable, you'll be drowning in gold in no time. The other option is to use ancient fruit. Finding your first ancient fruit is quite easy. Just defeat bugs in the regular mines by repeating floor 15 until you get one. Then simply build up your ancient fruit collection inside of your greenhouse using a seed maker. It will take a while, but eventually you will have a decent amount of ancient fruit. I would recommend that you only plant these inside of your greenhouse or on your ginger island farm, as these take 28 days to fully mature and their seeds are actually hard to come by. Once your ancient fruit is fully mature, they will produce fruit every 7 days, and no, speed grow will not reduce this time. Placing these into kegs will produce ancient fruit wine with the artisan profession. Each serving of wine will sell for 2,310 gold. Starfruit wine is worth more, but ancient fruit wine is less maintenance once you have everything set up. Okay, so we understand that kegs are awesome, but don't you dare underestimate preserve jars. Preserve jars are much cheaper to craft than kegs, and while they will not increase the value of high value crops as much as kegs, they will actually cause low value crops to sell for more than if you place them in kegs. This is the full list of crops that you should always place into preserve jars instead of kegs. Additionally, if you struggle to craft up enough kegs, then preserve jars can be a very good alternative as you build up your keg empire. If you have been playing this game for a while, you know that pigs are by far the most profitable animal in the entire game. After completing the community center, you could validate selling every single animal you have and replace them with pigs. This is because pigs have the ability to find truffles randomly on their farm. If you remember to pet and feed your pigs each and every single day, then each pig can find up to 3 pieces of truffle per day. Now there are 2 ways to make money using truffles. First, you can craft up some oil makers and turn the truffle into truffle oil. With the artisan profession, this will cause your truffle oil to sell sell for 1,490 gold. If you have 12 pigs and they all find a single piece of truffle, well then you can make close to 20,000 gold every single day. The other method of making money with truffles is by using the botanist foraging profession. This will cause your little character to only pick up iridium quality truffles. Now the plan here is to sell them directly without processing them into truffle oil. They will sell for 1,250 gold. Yes, that is less than truffle oil, but it is so much more convenient and time saving. Both options are great, pick whichever you prefer. Remember that pigs are great, but they are seasonal. They cannot find truffles during winter or when it is raining. Bee houses are incredible. You can grow a flower around the bee house to cause the bee houses to produce flower honey. Flower honey is far more valuable than regular honey, but the truth is that most of the flower honey in the game is not worth that much, except for one, the mighty fairy rose flower honey. With the artisan profession, each of these will sell for 950 gold. You can most definitely use this on your farm during fall. Just make sure to plant the flower on the very first day in fall and make absolute sure to at least use deluxe speed grow. Remember, you can buy those from Sandy for 80 gold on Thursdays. This is the setup that I like to use since it prevents you from accidentally picking up the flower, which would cause all of the honey to revert back to worthless honey. This one is really simple, but it's also almost effortless. If you have the resources, craft up as many crystallariums as you can. These things are expensive, but they will pay for themselves in no time. Then just duplicate diamonds. With the gemologist profession, each diamond will sell for 975 gold. Plus they duplicate every 5 days. A single shed like this can produce close to 130,000 gold every 5 days. It's definitely worth the effort. You might not be expecting this, but you only need so much iridium ore in this game. Eventually you will have enough crystallariums and sprinklers. What do you do with the stuff once you don't need it anymore? Well, you could sell the stuff. I know that sounds ridiculous, but with the blacksmith profession, each iridium bar will sell for 1,500 gold. If you manage to gather 500 iridium ore in a single run and turn that into 100 iridium bars, that is 150,000 gold off of a single day's work. If you do this every single day, you will have enough gold to buy anything your heart desires. If you want to try this and actually be profitable, check out this video here where I show you how to get 1,000 iridium ore every single day. Thanks for watching, but for now, I will see you in the next video.